Hello guys, Greg back with another video for you. Today it's going to be a review. I thought I'd just come on the camera for 10 seconds or whatever just to say hello. A few people have asked that I did that, so here I am. Most of the videos that I do will be pointing at the actual bottles themselves rather than me. I think it's more interesting, no one wants to look at my face. But when I do discussion videos or different types of videos, I'll probably come on the camera for some of those. But anyway, hello, this is me, and let's crack on with this review. Right guys, so on with the actual review. This one is a 1993 release from the Rochas house, and this one is Eau de Rochas Homme. So the Rochas company started in 1925, and it started out as a fashion house. They released their first fragrance in 1934, and there's a total of 35 that they've done since then in 77 years. The last one they released was actually this year. I can probably only name 3 of them, so I don't really know many of their releases. The company's changed hands a few times. It's actually owned by Procter & Gamble at the moment. I wasn't aware of that until I did a bit of research. So this one is actually a citrus aromatic fragrance. Nose behind it is a guy called Nicolas Mamounis, and he's done 7 fragrances for the house. First one in 1978, and the last one he did was this one in 1993. Now, due to the timing of the release on this, my theory is that, so in 1993, if you think about the fragrances that were hot at that time, you had lots of summer citrusy aromatic type fragrances. Kenzo Pour Homme had just come out. Cool Water had been around, 5 years and was still massive. You had Eternity. And that was the sort of fragrance of the day. So I think that this release was the Rochas House's attempt to get in on that act and getting Peter's part of that business. And what they've done really is come up with a classier version. I like all of those fragrances that I mentioned, but this is a little bit more masculine, a little bit more distinguished. So I think they did really well with it. So let's have a quick look at the presentation. So the box, as you can see, all of this here, this is clearly water running down the bottle, and that's a reoccurring theme in everything in this product, certainly in my opinion and my perceptions of this product anyway. Quite a nice box, quite simple. Onto the bottle, hopefully you can see that, you've got the Eau de Rochas Homme on the front. This part here is just plain glass. The interesting part is on the back. Now hopefully you can see this. It looks like an ice sculpture, it looks like it's been carved out of ice, but what's interesting, and this is just my interpretation and I could be talking complete rubbish, this part round here to me looks like rocks or some kind of waterfall, and then this part here on the left side coming down looks like cascading water or flowing water. That fits in with what I actually get from this fragrance. So I might be wrong, but that's what I think anyway. So let's have a look at the cap. It's a plastic cap, it's pretty sturdy. Sprayer, let's have a look at the spray. Really good spritz on that, so no complaints there. Generally quite simple, nice presentation. I'm just interested in the actual back of it, because I always like to dig a bit deeper on presentation and see if they're trying to create something or have something that's synonymous with the actual smell of the fragrance. So, description of this. I have seen loads and loads of different descriptions of what the notes are in here. Loads. Absolutely loads. Right? Now, the best official note list I can find. Top notes of lemon verbena, aldehydes, lime, mandarin orange, basil or basil, bergamot and lemon, mid coriander, carnation, violet, freesia, jasmine, lily of the valley and wild rose, and the base amber, musk, oak moss, vetiver and cedar. So there's enough there. That's a lot of notes. I've seen 10, 15 at least other notes, things like narcissus and pine tree needles. People say there's ambergris in there. Now it could just be me, but I pick up at best 10% of the total notes I've seen listed for this. That's not a criticism, because what I do pick up works perfectly. So to me it's a high quality lemon mixed with iced tea, a hint of rose and some woods, and it smells great. I wrote down a list of words to describe it from my opinion, and they are natural, zesty, invigorating, citrus, masculine and distinguished. So where does this one take me? So this goes back to the presentation I spoke about and my probably stupid idea that this is a waterfall and rockery. So this is all about freshness, citrus and flowing water. It's like I'm in water or have water showering down on me. And it's a beautiful day. I've got like a citrus fruit cocktail or a big jug of lemon iced tea, drinking them through a straw, the sun's beating down, feeling really relaxed, really invigorating. I can't imagine ever wearing this on a cold, dull, windy day. This is a hot, sunny day fragrance, for me anyway. I'm never one to put any labels or restrictions on fragrances, so if somebody wants to rock this in the snow, I say go for it and do what you want. Recommended age on this one is, as I said before, a mature fragrance. It's kind of classy. I'd say it's definitely 21 and up, probably more 25 and up. But again, if you want to wear this, you like it, you wear it. Don't worry about any restrictions. So performance, longevity is okay, pretty good for a citrus I guess, but they're generally not good as we know. So I get anywhere between 3 to 6 hours of total longevity on this, depending on what the heat is. Get towards the higher end of the 6 if it's hot. Projection, about 1 to 2 feet it projects for probably 2 hours, maybe 3, and then it gets a bit closer to the skin. And the sillage, again, it's average generally, but okay for a citrus. It leaves a nice cloud for probably 2 or 3 hours on my skin. Comparisons on this, difficult, there's not many. The two that I would say it's most similar to are Dior's Eau Sauvage and Penhaligon's Blenheim Bouquet. Now they don't necessarily smell alike, all of those. They're just similar type of fragrance, similar composition. And if you like any one of those three, I'd be surprised if you didn't like the other two. Now I have heard it said, and I can see why, that people get a cleaning product vibe from this. Now that's because of the weight of the lemon in here. If you spend some time with this fragrance, you'll see that that's really doing it a disservice. It's really, really good. And I don't care because I like clean products anyway, so it don't matter. Prices on this, very hard to find in the UK. So I don't know what the official RRP is. I paid less than £15 for mine, 50ml bottle, and it was new. So I'm figuring that was probably a pretty good deal. It is pretty hard to find. I can only find it on Amazon and eBay and in the UK. So if anyone knows where it's available, please put a comment down below. So I'm going to rate this. Longevity, 6.5 out of 10. Not bad, okay, it's a citrus, not going to last forever, but it does the job. Projection and sillage, again, 6.5 out of 10. Smell on this, overall smell, this is where it does shine. I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10. It's really, really nice, and I like this a lot. And being that the smell is the most important factor to me in any fragrance, that will be the thing that sways the overall rating. And the overall rating for this one is 8 out of 10. So that's me done. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate all your support and comments and everything. This one's definitely worth a try if you can find it. Give it a try, and I'm going to be back really soon with another review. Cheers.